Here we are again. So I wanted to come down to the Wrangell-St Elias National Park and do some backpacking. One thing would lead to another. I'm here. I left at 6 this morning. Forgot my hiking boots. Then went home, had to get my hiking boots. So that cost me about 20 minutes. It was raining, which slowed everybody down, so that probably cost me some time. Then road construction. Let's talk about road construction. Oh my gosh. I lost probably a solid hour on road construction. It's just after 4 p.m. Probably closer to 4:30. And I'm just starting to hike into Kennecott. Now I'm doing this slow hike. It's really kind of cool actually, but I'm way late. Oh yeah, the rest. So I got lost, because who would I be if I didn't get lost? I had the pleasure of about half an hour of road construction. Got kind of turned around. Forgot how to get to Kennecott and McCarthy. I drove some old dirt road highway thing that was actually really fun, but it cost me about 40 miles. So there was an hour I didn't need to backtrack to get back on the right highway to come to McCarthy and Kennecott. So I'm probably 2 hours behind schedule, which kind of ruined a lot of ideas I had. So now I'm just gonna try to go in someplace to camp along the route Glacier and see how it goes from there. Huh. You know what? I actually do need to use this. Well, had I known that Kennecott is 5 miles in, 5.5 miles in maybe, I may have paid for the shuttle. But alas, my lack of research is typical for me. Just jump in the car and drive kind of mentality. Gets me into these little issues once in a while. But I'm on this cute little road called the Wagon Wheel Road or Wagon Road, something like that. It still goes to Kennecott. It parallels the main road, but doesn't have all the traffic on it, so it's a little nicer. This little road thing is cute and all, but it is so buggy. The mosquitoes are ridiculous. I'll probably hike the road, the main road, out tomorrow. It's just a little too still aired in here. That and my mosquito repellents on the back of my pack, and I really don't want to play with the pack right now. I'm just way too lazy. Check this out. That's one old cemetery. Emanuel Johansson, born in 1887, died September 23, 1924. So it's been a while. Wow, that one's so old. That one's so old it's faded. Another 1923, October of 1923, Oscar Pritz. Let's see what this other one is. Alex Matson, died in 1928. They were young. 1884. Well, that explains a lot. Bunch of miners. Blood clot death. Ew, that's not good. Died inhaling powder gas. Chronic myocarditis. Cause of death, illness, or injury. Wow. Looks like I'm getting to town. I came from way out there. Right out there somewhere. It's been a pleasant hike, actually. Buggy, but I mean, it wasn't strenuous. Did 5 miles in an hour and 45 minutes. I'll take it. Just want to get actually into town and go find a campsite someplace past town on the way to the Root Glacier and start relaxing. Well, I am relaxing, but relax even more. Mine is pretty cool. Some more structures down there. I think those are the housing areas. Aside for that, I'm gonna go find the trail, and I know there's a campsite somewhere along it, so that's approved, and a bear locker, so I can put my food in there. All right, let's go find a trail. It's over there somewhere. A civilized restroom. I am very impressed. Okay, so I'm here. I need to go there. Simple. To Jumbo Creek, or whatever it's called. Well, I'm kind of in a tough spot. I'm on the Erie Lake Trail and Stairway Falls Combo Trail, and I was looking, I'm at where there's supposed to be primitive camping. I found the bathroom, but there's no place to camp. This was my option here, right next to the bathroom. It's not great. It's sloping, it's rocky, it's a mess. I don't think I've set up worse. They were building a new structure down trail, maybe a quarter of a mile. There was sort of a flat spot there that I can probably clean out. I hiked up trail like another quarter of a mile to see if there was another spot, but the trail gets narrower and narrower, just like it describes in the guidebook. So I'm going to go down trail here. I don't know how far. There is a structure that they're building, and they kind of cleared out an area for it. It's not perfect, but it's open. My tent should fit, but I might have to do some landscaping to clear some rocks out of the way. The hiking has been actually really wonderful. I've just been stopping a lot to look at stuff and take pictures and film video and gawk. So we're good there. There's the trail to the glacier. Aha! I have found it. This is my option, right there. That could have been the option if it wasn't covered in charcoal. So, try to make this work. It does appear that I've crash landed, but so there's my mess, but also there's the tent. So you can see the rocky conditions are very challenging. Kind of made it fit. I think there's a bit of a slope to it. I can't tell. But the fun part. So this is the fun part here. There's boulders. Boulders. I got the stake in, but it's over the boulder. Now, when I put the rain shell down, That fly will come down, it'll tighten up, it'll pull that a little better. But that's it, man. If it wasn't for this fire pit, I don't know why the fire pit was there. Maybe they're just burning off junk they don't need. That would have been a great campsite. But I think it'll do. The views are crazy. Flies are nuts. I might be wearing my mosquito netting just to keep the flies off of me. But I have a place to sleep tonight. I've discovered that I don't look too pretty when I'm eating, so I'm not going to put you through that. Okay? You're welcome. I am patiently waiting for dinner to be done. And while doing so, admiring this insane view. The trip's worth it. It's already worth it. It's nuts. I can hear the cracking and popping of the glacier underneath all that soil. And it's beautiful. And you get this wind coming up off of it. Just the slightest breeze. And it's like 10 degrees cooler immediately. I haven't been near a glacier in a while, and which is funny because I live in Alaska. This place is cool. Still waiting on dinner.
Good morning. It's about 6 a.m. Had a little rain overnight. Feels overcast. I haven't looked outside yet. I have been inundated by, looks like butterflies or moths. They kept me company all night. Well, I may skip going down to the glacier itself. I just don't think I have time for it today. By the time I get done breaking camp down, eat breakfast, all that fun stuff, be about 7. Then we're looking at 3 hours hike out, and then about 9-hour drive home. Some chunk of the glacier just broke. It was so loud. Yeah, I'm looking at a 14-hour day, so I would like to get home before 10 o'clock tomorrow or tonight. All right, let's get this morning started. I crawled out of the tent, put a couple layers on, my only layers I have. It's cold this morning, and I was greeted with this. I'm gonna regret not going down to the glacier. It is positively breathtaking out. It is so beautiful. But I don't want to get home at 11 o'clock tonight either. One final look, the Root Glacier. I really needed more than 2 days here. It's 7:45. I am 45 minutes behind. But then again, I did eat breakfast and slowly broke camp. So I'll take that for what it's worth. So in a rambling
stream of consciousness this morning, I determined that there was no real need for me to actually go down to the glacier. I'm at the glacier. I got to see the glacier. I took it all in. But at the same time, I'm looking at about a 14-hour day. So, oh, there was the food store. There's the bear box up there. It's not really anchored. It's just, looks like they took the bear box and just laid it on a pile of rocks. Looks like they're still working on this trail, getting all these little amenities in, like that structure they're building where I camped at. I got about half a mile to the mine, and then we hit the road. I'm back at the mine and gonna head through this baby and see what I missed coming in last night. The size of this mine is insane. Didn't realize just how huge it is. It's crazy. Making good time. This road is actually quite pleasant. As far as dirt road hiking goes, I give this a 6 out of 10. I am pleased with my selection of taking the road back. Quite a bit of traffic on it actually, but it's so much faster. And this morning it's more about speed. Oddly enough, the views are identical to the trail. It's just a little wider. Crazy to think that back when Kennecott was in operation in the early 1900s, this wasn't a road. It was the railroad. The railroad tracks went through here. I'm walking along, and occasionally there'd be a railroad track section on the shoulder that had been pulled up out of the road. And in some areas, it'll pop up if it's still in the road. Point of fact, there's an old railroad track. A couple of them. Looks like they just pulled them out when they were making the road bigger for car access, I guess. I don't know. Might have to read some history. It's good for you. McCarthy looms in the distance. I'm about a half mile away from McCarthy and less than a mile and a half to the car. That's about right. Cool. Crazy. I'm already back at the outhouses. Whoa. Serious mountain action off in the distance. In forever. It ended up being 6.7 miles back, so I saved half a mile by taking the road. That's, well, for coming back, that's cool. It's only 10:20 now, so looking at maybe 3.5 hours, 3 hours to the park headquarters so I can turn my bear cam back in. But other than that, I'm happy. That was good. That was a good trip. I would have liked to have gone further up, but it's what the time allowed. So, and I still don't regret going down to the glacier itself, so shut up. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys take it easy.